World, I'm your host, Caden. Welcome to Onside Takes. Guys, it happened. Chiefs downfall. And I personally want to say sorry for my behavior. It was a little too much. But Chiefs downfall. Joining me today are my co-hosts, Tim.
Yabba dabba doo.
And Caleb.
Go.
Jumping into our teams, we have the Vikings gaining clarification for a QB potential in 2026, and it may involve 9. Next, we have the Jet survivors finally accepting their fate, and they begin to go to the upper levels of the ship as the boat sinks slowly. And lastly, the Ravens defense flush Joe Burrow's Lexapro down the toilet and destroy his will to play football. First up, the Vikings.
Guys, we
Caleb.
won another game this week.
We beat them boys.
We beat a team that wasn't the worst in the league. Wow. Wowie woo-wah. Holy
moly.
I had to watch my team on a Sunday night, and I don't like primetime games. I've said this. I think I've always said this.
Yep.
Feels like the Vikings fall flat on primetime games, and it sucks when they do that. However, they played well from the start. I shouldn't say from the start. You guys watch any of the game?
Hell no.
I had it on in the background. I was not watching it.
First pass of the night got tipped, batted, and intercepted. It was like the most like
Horrific.
I thought the night was gonna be hell. The first, two years ago the Cowboys beat us 40-3, and it was the worst game I've ever watched. Maybe not the worst, but it's in the top 10. And I got flashbacks. But no, we turned it around after that. JJ McCarthy, guys, he played amazing.
Who's that?
Also, AKA, or also known as 9.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Gritty guy.
Yes, I prefer to call him JJ McCarthy, and I will not refer to him as 9. But just so you guys understand, those two are the same person.
Who again?
JJ McCarthy.
Who the fuck is that?
We're not doing this again. All right. So JJ played good. I mean, like there wasn't much more that we could have asked from him. He had some swag on the fake to the running back. He grittied into the end zone. There was so much aura with that. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Didn't KOC say that like the Vikings are not allowed to gritty anymore?
I don't give a fuck what KOC says. KOC is like
Gritty's allowed.
Apparently, Kevin in I'm bringing up.
We're on a first name basis.
I'm bringing up the Kevin in practice. Apparently, they ran the play and it actually worked the same way, like where he was way out by himself and he like gritted into the end zone, and Kevin told him, "You won't do that again." And JJ said,
"Oh my!"
Made me want to do it again. So then in the game, when it worked like that, he just did it again. I thought it was fire.
Dude.
It was fun. I don't give a fuck what I don't care that Kevin said, I don't want you to gritty into the end zone. Like, if he fumbles the ball and it like grittying, okay, then he might deserve like capital punishment. Like, I get that.
I don't know how long you would feed me to see a clip of JJ McCarthy fumbling the ball while failing to gritty.
If that happened. With 9 dropping the ball going in for a touchdown,
the 9 fumble gritty to just start the comeback for the Cowboys to win in prime time. Oh my god, I would literally my pants. I'd have to change them.
It would be pretty insane if he did that, but he didn't, and it was epic.
That's
and it
true.
was cool.
He did not do that. He did do a cool thing.
It was straight. It was just fun to watch.
Can someone just use like Sora AI to make that real quick? And then I'm just gonna start
remove
posting
the
McCarthy slander everywhere.
He also threw the ball well in the midfield, like 10, 15, 20 yards, and he threw one deep ball. Like, freaking sent that shit up, came down. Jordan Addison caught it. I love to see that. We had a lot of that last year with Sam Darnold, and we have not had that this year. Or when
Do you have a note about the Naylor revive with Addison?
I don't have a note, but I did forget that happened. So for those listening, Jalen Naylor caught the first touchdown on a rope by JJ McCarthy. A very good pass. He catches it, lands
McCarthy's
it.
Rope.
He grabs the ball and he falls on his back, and he was down for a while, like on his back, like because he like hurt himself, and then Jordan Addison comes over and hits him with the Fortnite revive.
Yes.
I don't know what Jordan Addison is doing, because he had already been down for like 10-15 seconds when he came over, and then he did the revive.
Oh, you're still celebrating? I got you, man.
But he got up and he played the rest of the game. So I don't know what hurt so bad for 15 to 30 seconds, but
maybe it was his balls.
Yeah, I don't know. McCarthy went 15 for 24 with 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I think it would have been fun if he hit the 300-yard mark. Because it would, yeah. 300 yards feels like that's always a solid game, but didn't get there. Mostly because we started running the ball at the end of the second half. We wanted to run the clock down, so that's what I'm blaming. We had a run game when we needed it, but we passed a lot, and that's good.
How do you feel that Jalen Naylor has the exact same amount of touchdowns that Justin Jefferson has on the season?
Well, not good. Actually, you know what? I don't care about touchdown totals. Like, you want your receivers to get touchdowns because that's what they really want, and it's exciting. I care about like receptions and yards, and Jalen Naylor is by far McCarthy's favorite wide receiver. Even though he targets Jefferson twice as much, I think Jalen Naylor has the same amount of yards as Jefferson on the season. So that's kind of gross. When you think about it, like, you're telling me that my quarterback is throwing to my star wide receiver twice as much as our wide receiver number 3. But wide receiver number 3 has the same amount of yards.
I have a stat about the Vikings game.
All right.
Which is that JJ McCarthy threw a perfect passer rating game if you take out all the passes to the other JJ.
Or just Jefferson?
Yes.
Wow. Really?
That is what I've heard. That's what the streets have been saying. And his passer rating to Jay Jetta's is 0 in that game against the Cowboys. So
damn. Well, I like the streets with that stat.
I love the streets.
Thank you, streets.
Been from them. Love the streets.
I didn't come up with that. That's what that's just what the streets are saying.
I appreciate the streets. That's a great stat. Solid quarterback, solid throws to everyone but their star wide receiver. At least
just let the streets know that Onside Takes appreciates them.
We appreciate the streets here.
This is insane.
All right. As for
love you, streets.
Yeah,
we've all been knowing the Onside Takes loves the streets.
I am worried about JJ to JJ. Like, that needs to work. I don't care that I care because it's fun to watch winning football, and I'm glad my quarterback is getting better, and I'm sure it will with time. But I feel like every single quarterback that's ever played in the Vikings since Justin Jefferson started, even the backups, even if they couldn't make a good pass to somebody else, Justin Jefferson could still get 100 yards a game with
just
these random,
very talented at
Joshua
catching
Dobbs.
the ball.
Freaking, like,
makes you wonder if he's not trying as hard or something. Maybe he's got resentment.
That is not
towards 9.
That is not it. That is definitely not it.
That's going to be a rumor on the street next week. Watch out,
dude. All right, then we're going to disrespect the streets if that's the rumor next week.
Whoa, we do not stand for that on this show.
The fudge?
It depends on the information they give. I'm not going to lie.
Oh my god.
The one touchdown pass though, Justin Jefferson just dropped. and like that's not a McCarthy. He threw
Maybe
it fast.
Justin Jefferson's just getting washed.
Dude, that is impossible. I'm sorry, I can't accept that. There's no way.
That's just actually impossible.
He is in his prime, all right? He is still in his prime, and I am not worried about that at all. But,
one might say, he's going to bounce. Listen, Lamar's not having the best time of his life either. Sometimes GOATs, they just go down for no reason and play like shit for a couple weeks. It happens. I think Lamar's playing a little better than JJ, but I just get where you're coming from.
Yeah, comparing wide receivers and quarterbacks is totally a normal thing to do. I think the streets would do that too. Let's see.
Streets are known for that.
Kevin O'Connell continuing with the adjustments from last week with the heavier personnel look more often, and he just called a good game. I think it's nice to see. Will the Thrill absolutely ice in his veins, ending the Cowboys' season pretty much with that kick. They still are like 1% chance, but we've pretty much ended their playoff hopes with the Reichard's kick. I don't know if Will has some crazy aura to him, but Brandon Aubrey missed 2 field goals, and that guy doesn't miss. No matter the yardage. So
it says they made him do that trick play, and it just threw everything the fuck off.
Yeah, fuck that trick play, man. Good for them. It's fun to do that, but I hate when it happens to your team. You feel like it's how do we let this? Really, they do one fake punt all year, and it was against us. Come on. But I think Will the Thrill's aura was just too high, and Brandon Aubrey just couldn't handle it.
16. That's his new name.
No, it's not. No. Will the Thrill is his name, and I will not accept anything else.
Love 16. Great kicker.
God. The defense had a strong second half. The Cowboys' offense is good. So I'll take under 30 points, I guess. I would have liked to see turnovers, but honestly, Dak runs that offense well. So props to our defense, I think can still be better. But overall, it's just it's a solid win against a mid-tier team with a strong offense and a bad defense. So 2 games in a row, we've beat a bad defense. Solid. We'll take beating bad defenses. You're supposed to do that. So I don't know. I don't have a ton of takeaways besides it's not like the earlier season where we're drilling down into everything. It's literally just I want to see solid play from all phases, and I want to see JJ get better each week, and he's done that the last 2 weeks.
It's true.
That's
against very bad defenses, but
yes.
Improvement's got to come from something.
I will admit, very bad defenses. Okay, also, I'm actually glad you didn't watch because Chris Collinsworth is just the worst.
I literally, when Mahomes got hurt, I was talking with my parents, and I was just like, Collinsworth is just going to be in the call. Guys, really, what's the point of watching playoffs if Patrick Mahomes isn't there? I mean, really? Is that all he was saying? What was going on?
All he was talking about was how JJ McCarthy's throwing mechanism is shit. He just kept being the fundamentals, they aren't there. But he can sure whip it. And they kept showing Josh Allen and how he used to throw in the college and how JJ McCarthy's throwing, and they're quarterbacks don't come in perfect. And I'm if they don't come in perfect, why have we been worrying about this all season? Why didn't we just tell them to throw?
Let's pretend we don't know the answer. Why we've been worrying?
The streets might know.
One of the worst starts for any quarterback ever.
No, I think that's what contributed is our trying to fix the fundamentals and fix his mechanics in the season when he already knows how to throw the football. It's just not the NFL way yet. What if you're trying to win the game, then you should have him play the best way that he can play.
Mm-hmm.
Why could they not just fix that in the offseason? I don't know if you've ever shot a basketball, but if you have a bad shooting form, you can't just be like, actually, let's work on these new mechanics and still perform the way you were shooting before. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
So, like, thinking back now, I'm like, I feel like Kevin was trying to make him the perfect quarterback when it doesn't develop like that. And maybe Kevin's the QB whisperer of quarterbacks that have learned already in the NFL. Like, maybe
Is
he's
that
good
what the
at
streets are
teaching.
saying?
Dude, the streets, I have heard this on the streets.
You know what?
Just think
I'm
of the
not talking
quarterback.
I'm gonna kill a bit.
I'm done with the streets.
I'm gonna make Tim pissed.
Think about the
I'm
quarterbacks that
actually-
Kevin has made like play well. Kirk Cousins, Sam
Yep.
Darnold,
Yep.
Josh Dobbs for a little bit.
Yep.
Carson Wentz honestly played decent for the first. I think it's how he
Daniel
got
Jones on the
I think he got
practice
hurt.
squad.
Yep, Daniel Jones. I'm sure he would have won the Super Bowl honestly with us if he played. I just think that maybe Kevin's not used to a rookie, and I think he's being too. There's a weird like dynamic. Like I feel like Kevin low-key throws shots at McCarthy, like sometimes in the pressers, and that's just a little bit weird from your head coach.
That would be a little weird.
Especially with like Kevin, he called out like he's the one that told the story that like I didn't like him doing it in practice. I told him not to do it. Like, why would you tell the staff that? What
I think
the media?
I think that was after McCarthy said that Kevin O'Connell didn't want him to do that, so he told his side of the story. I think is how it went.
Okay. Well, maybe that. I don't know. I still think it's a little bit weird, but I think the Vikings organization doesn't run with rookies ever, young quarterbacks. So maybe there's honestly like a learning to like
Unless
how to
your name
deal
is
with it.
Gene Daniels, of course.
For what?
I don't get
A
it.
rookie quarterback.
In the
Running
Vikings
with it?
organization?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about it in general. Sorry.
No,
No.
the Vikings, just the Vikings.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. We got the Giants this week. We got the Giants. They're bad, guys.
I need you to beat them Giants.
The
I need them to
Giants-
lose.
The Giants are
This
bad.
is actually kind of a good game. Jackson Dart versus JJ McCarthy.
A good game.
I mean,
Dude,
neither of the
you
teams
guys
are
have
good.
been hating on
but,
Jackson
like,
Dart
bad versus
way
bad.
too much. And I'm
I've
gonna
not been
snap
hating so
out.
much
I'm
on
gonna
Jackson
snap
Dart.
back. I'm gonna bite you.
No,
okay?
Who have you been talking to? I am not a Jackson Dart hater.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Let's see. What were Jackson Dart's? What were his stats this last week? Just
Okay.
want to get a little bit of a
Okay,
comparison
buddy.
here. Jackson Dart, 20 for 36, 246 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Okay, they threw for the same yards,
Sounds like a rookie.
same touchdowns, same interceptions. All right, they're on even footing for this game.
Yep. Only looking at this last week.
So this is what I say though. Our team
Yep.
overall, besides the quarterback, is way better than the Giants. So even if JJ plays not as good,
That
we
might
should
be the
able to beat
past.
the Giants.
Actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Good luck. I need you to beat the Giants because I need the Giants to have the number 1 overall pick so we can trade up and get the first overall pick as the Jets. Because
Okay.
if the Raiders get the first overall pick, it's over. It's
over.
cooked.
And last thing, I want to see the defense put the Giants down by themselves. And get turnovers because I hate watching football without turnovers. Turnovers are fun, and they help your team a lot. So,
Wow. It feels
Yep.
like a jab at the Jets.
that's not a jab at all. That's you just taking things personal, apparently.
They are like the only team in however many years to not have an interception through 15 weeks.
I didn't even know that. So it was not a jab, but all right, it was a jab. I take it back. It's a jab. I'm jabbing it to the Jets.
Punching down. Punching crippled babies is what you're doing. All right, over to the Jets. Everybody. We went to Jacksonville this week. Let's jump right into this. Our main issues, of course, we had 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions by Brady Cook. 6
Tough.
penalties for 44 yards. Meh. Ass calls. Meh. Ass calls. That's my comments on the penalties. Moving on. 5 against the Jags for 60 yards. All right, guys. So let's get into hot off the press news. Steve Wilkes, defensive coordinator, fired yesterday. Whoa,
Did you guys have a
shit.
defensive coordinator?
I
That's-
thought you guys were
Actually,
just
wait.
sending
correct.
players
Your
out.
season started with a good defense. What happened?
We traded everyone away.
Only 2 guys.
That was everybody. I'll be honest, that was motherfucking everybody. All right, so Steve Wilkes, over the past 2 weeks, he's given up 80 points. There's been a lack of tackling. What have I been saying about the past 6 weeks on the defense? Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. And that's what it looks like. The broken scheme. No one knows what's going on. Everybody's trying to make hero plays instead of doing their job. What the fuck? He's gone. Okay, was not doing good with him. I hate this comparison. I hate it. And everybody, dogging on Aaron Glenn. Well, it's like, well, this is his first year. This was the guy he brought in, the guy he trusted to start up his team. All right, I hate the comparison and to do it to the guy everybody's been comparing him to, but Dan Campbell did the same thing his first year with his offensive coordinator, and then he brought in the legendary Ben Johnson. So we just need Aaron Glenn to bring in somebody legendary as the defensive coordinator. Unlikely, but hopefully more serviceable. So I think Aaron Glenn is not taking over the responsibilities of the defense calling. It's somebody else. I forget who it is. It's
Probably
one of
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If we're being honest.
Let's get into the other point. Why this doesn't matter. This is an aggressive tank, guys. This is fucking nuclear. We're dropping. Okay, people were getting mad because we're not tanking. All right, now you can't get mad because we're getting humiliated on the field. Okay, like literally, we traded away our big pieces. Garrett Wilson is off IR, but he's still on IR. Okay. AZ's on IR. Brownlee's on IR. That's our entire secondary. Nobody's fucking left. Mason Taylor didn't even play today because he dropped the ball like 17 times last week. So they're like, shut the fuck out, bro. You just play next year. Tyrod all of a sudden has a groin injury. Coach, my balls hurt. Get me out. Or Aaron Glenn told him his balls hurt and he had to get out. And then Breece Hall sat the entire second half of the game. We're done. We done. We tanking. Tank-a-thon. Speaking of tank-a-thon, for all, of course, the Jets fans will already know this because we have the website open at all times. But we are the 5th overall pick now. We went up 2 spots because the Saints won their game. What true legends. Thank you, Saints. Looking at that, guys. Let's take a look at this quick. Cleveland, Tennessee, Vegas, and Giants ahead of us. 2 of those 4 teams already have quarterbacks. Cleveland could draft a quarterback. They could not. 50-50. The Raiders, 100% drafting quarterback. So as long as somebody stays up there that we can trade a first, second round pick for to get up into it, and we get our guy, it's worth. We do that, and then he's not our guy, Aaron Glenn's probably fucking gone.
Rinse and repeat, baby. Rinse and repeat.
Moving on to the actual game, it was a slaughter, guys. It was 20-48. We got some touchdowns, but it was against secondaries, and I had to listen to the commentators say, this is actually really good for Jacksonville, getting the secondary reps in and playing it. I'm like, I'm fucking turning this shit off. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now? No offense to Brady Cook. Some people are dying with him. People are saying he will be the reincarnation, even though he's alive, of the 49ers quarterback. I'm forgetting his name. Brock Purdy. People will be like, he undrafted free agent to Super Bowl champion. And
honestly,
I'm just like, guys,
the damage that Brock Purdy has done to the average fan's hope for like any quarterback that plays that's not normal is like, you just assume you're like, no, they'll probably be good.
People understand that Brock Purdy was the third string, right?
Like Max Brosmer, I was like, yeah, he's got a chance. No, he did not. No, the fuck you didn't. Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant sounds like a fun thing. Obviously, it's possible, but like, he's ruined the average fan experience because we just think it's gonna be awesome, and then hopes are just dashed.
Yeah, it's all over the place with Jet fans. People want us to tank. People want us to drop in the fucking like draft order this year. They want us to get more picks. People want us to trade up. It's all over the place. Jets fans are total delusional. All I know is the only guy that has some actual sense in this organization is the GM, Muji. He's done. Man's got a vision. Man's got a vision. So I'll let him cook. I had to deal with the commentators doing another "let him cook" joke because it's Brady Cook playing and he threw a touchdown and they were like, "Let Brady cook."
Oh god.
It was awesome. Anyways,
I hate that.
Steffens got a forced fumble. Awesome. Couldn't tackle. Etienne. Awesome. Seemed like he didn't want to be out there. Awesome. Offense. Brees was out at half. Garrett Wilson, I don't know, open up like a barbecue shop till next year. Cook, he went 22 for 33, 176 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 ints, and I don't know how many sacks, but he kind of got killed. And the only comment I have for Brady Cook is, I'm so sorry, Brady.
Bro doesn't deserve.
He does not deserve this.
Man. He's just getting put out there. He just has no chance.
With all the really bad teams losing, we have some bad news. Actually, all the bad teams winning. The Colts went from the 16th pick to the 18th pick. Yikes.
Oh no.
Because bad teams beat good teams. And that's fucked up. So I need the Colts to keep losing and get that pick down to 15. Please and thank you, Colts. Mr. Rivers, do your thing. Yep. Aaron Glenn, didn't even watch the interviews this week. I don't care. I saw him say Steve Wilkes wasn't doing his job. Couldn't agree more. Turned off the video. Nick Folks continuing to be the GOAT. I didn't look up his stats this week. It doesn't matter. You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because the Jags are pieces of garbage. Disgusting team. You want to know why? Get this. Special teams. Remember last week I hyped up special teams and I was like, we got to keep going. We got to stay on it. We can make history. You know what the Jags did? They didn't let us return a single fucking kickoff. They fucking kicked it. They did a touchback every single play. That's some pussy shit, Jags. That's pussy shit.
That's what they always used to do because they didn't want kick returners to return.
It's dumb. Let us make history.
You're getting great position.
They're giving
though.
you good, yeah.
That's honestly
Brady fucking Cook on the field.
Yeah,
dude, it should be like that should make you happy. It's like you're so good that they're just giving you free field position.
I know, but our only hope is to score during that.
That's fair. We did talk about last week how special teams can't win you the game.
So there was a punt return that was a kick, that was a touchdown. However, it was called back on a terrible call. Terrible. Okay, let me break it down for you, since I know you guys love me describing these scenes. So, of course, they punt the ball. It's in the air. What happens with some runners is they get forced out of bounds by the returners team. And if a returner is out of bounds with a kicking side special team player, then that is a penalty on the returner's team for keeping him out of bounds. However, the Jets literally were in bounds, hands up, not letting the guy come in, which is entirely legal. You have to get in bounds. You have to force your fucking way in. And we got the touchdown called back, and it was a great return. So I was like, man, they just don't want us to make history. First the Jags, now the NFL. So really awesome. Next week, we got Jets in New Orleans. Comment, I wrote down R.I.P. Brady Cook. I don't know how the rest of the year is going to look, guys. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the most aggressive tank ever. We might not even see.
The Raiders are?
Like, draft-wise, they're second.
No, the Raiders are like, they're bad.
I know. Get
I think
this.
you would
This
beat
is
the Raiders.
the most important week in football. You're going to say, oh, the Super Bowl? No, it's week
Raiders
17.
Versus Giants.
Raiders versus Giants.
Yup.
That's the most important game in football right there. Tim, are you hearing this? Straight from the streets, Tim.
I can't be convinced that the most important game is a tank bowl. The playoffs are coming. There's so much meaningful football to watch, and not a game that just affects 2026.
I mean,
Tim's got a point.
I think you're just missing the picture, but it's okay. I'll try to explain it to you next week. But yeah, go Jets. Aaron, Glenn, keep doing your thing of we're really trying out there, and then go into the locker room and say, guys, everybody just sit the fuck out. Fourth strings, go play, have fun, guys. So, yeah,
it's like Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, we're giving just opportunities. You know, Brady Cook's out there. Tyrod Taylor's probably in a bathtub, like sipping, like, I don't fucking know, some alcoholic beverage, having a good time. His groin's completely fine. Like, he could be playing, but fuck it, put Brady Cook out there so we lose harder.
Could be the case.
It could be. Over to the Ravens with a shutout?
What? Huh?
Against a division rival?
It would have been a lot better last week. Bullshit ass fucking. If I'm sure you guys have all seen, Joe Burrow hates football. He's gonna retire. He's gonna request a trade.
All right.
He's leaving.
Which is more likely, Joe Burrow to the Vikings or Joe Burrow retiring?
Joe Burrow to the Vikings.
Yeah.
I don't think
that's what I've seen
anywhere.
the most.
I don't know why Vikings fans are obsessed with Joe Burrow.
That's the college connection. I think that's it.
I did add this as a Flub, but I'm just going to talk about it now.
Okay.
Guys,
sure.
I don't want Joe Burrow.
If he goes to the Vikings, he's going to get injured again.
He's going to get hurt. He literally hasn't played a full season since the Super Bowl season, which was his rookie season.
He hasn't. Yeah.
Like, he's a great, like, nobody's going to be like,
3 years.
He's such a good player. We all agree on that. But, like, being able to, and this could be because of the Bengals organization and never having a line for him. But, like,
oh, it's because of the 3 fucking multi-billionaires on the team that won't take a pay cut to get an O-line.
You know, it's, I don't know. I don't want a quarterback that's going to be hurt guaranteed half the season every year. So I don't know. I just don't think the Vikings, and seeing what we have with McCarthy, imagine like we actually like are building, and maybe he's the future, maybe he's not. But if he is, imagine we just trade him away, and then we get a guy that's just hurt, and he like goes somewhere else and plays amazing. Like that'd be the most Vikings thing ever.
Mhm.
Actually, that's the most Jets thing ever.
Oh,
What Jets quarterback has found success? Okay, you know what? Fair. Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, Gino.
Gino,
I mean, not right now, but he did.
Yeah, he did. Sam Darnold. But you guys churn through so many QBs. It's like 1 and 3.
True.
1 and
It's
4.
it's like, do they even count as Jets quarterbacks if they're there? Like they just go flying through.
Okay. Over the
Okay.
Ravens.
Sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, Joe Burrow, like, great player. I don't
Is
want to give up
Burrow-
what we have to give up to get him.
Yeah, it's very true. Is Joe Burrow the true if man compared to Justin Herbert? Because it's like, oh, if he was healthy, like he could totally lead us.
Oh, absolutely. I think
he kind
so.
of feels like people don't use if with him because he has been to the Super Bowl, but like everyone regards him
he
as
was
legendary
carried by a
QB,
defense there,
which
you know?
he is. But like, did you say he was carried by defense?
Yeah, he was. The Bengals defense was super strong in that
I don't remember.
season. Like, not that he played bad, but like it wasn't like Joe Burrow like put him on his back and brought him there.
I just feel like he gets a lot of leeway because you watch him play and you're like, oh, this guy's incredible. But he also gets so much leeway of being like, well, he doesn't play. Like, how legendary of a QB can you be when you don't play meaningful football that much?
We haven't seen Joe Burrow play meaningful football in like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow to the Rams.
His next year is a real legacy year for him. It's either he cannot have a stinker next year. Otherwise people are just going to forget about him. Anyways, Ravens time. Hey, we won. Look at that. Last week I asked, give me one good game. I got one good game now, and now I'm kind of paranoid that the sick joke is going to be the last 3 are going to be absolutely awful. But I'll take what I can get. This is by far the most complete the team has looked since all season, except for the Bears game, which Lamar didn't even play. So this is the most complete the team has looked the entire season with Lamar, which is really disappointing to say in week 14, 15. Yeah, in week 15. Lamar played good. He only completed 8 passes. Let's get that out of the way. He only completed 8 passes, but he did what he needed to do.
8?
8. He was 8 for 12.
Like single digit?
But they just played efficient. They had some drops too.
Derrick Henry had 100 yards, I think, right?
Yeah, I think we had like 200 some rushing yards. So like our RB4 randomly scored a touchdown. Rasheen Ali. That was crazy. I was like, oh, I kind of forget that guy's even on this team. Zay Flowers scored a touchdown. When's the last time Zay Flowers has scored a touchdown? I want to ask you guys.
No idea.
I don't really think about like top 50 wide receivers.
Just guess. Just make a guess.
Elite, you mean?
Just make a guess. When's the last time he scored a touchdown?
I'm gonna say week 6.
2.
Week 1.
Okay.
I was closer.
This is the second touchdown he scored in the entire season. He's just the king of going down in the red zone and then having somebody else score. But
does he have a lot of yards this year?
Less than he has the most yards, I think, this year.
959.
Yeah, but not like an incredible amount, but just like a stereotypical wide receiver one amount of yards, I would say. But Lamar did what he needed to do. He didn't look amazing. He looked better than he has in a while. I'm just worried because this is against the Bengals defense. Nobody respects the Bengals defense. And this is almost a statement one of like, yeah, this is what we could have done 2 weeks ago if we didn't fuck it all up, right? Like it almost makes the loss 2 weeks ago look even worse because it's like clearly the skill is there, and because you just had a shutout and won by 20-something points. But whatever.
But are the Bengals just bad?
The Bengals are bad, yes. So it's not. It's kind of like when we won against the Dolphins.
Compare those exactly, you know.
Compare what exactly?
Last week to this week.
I was saying 2 weeks ago.
Tim, it's rage bait.
Okay.
Oh God, he fell for it. Oh shit! I wasn't quick enough.
Checking,
This guy got just keep track of the dates, man. But yeah, it's like we went against the Dolphins, and it's like cool. It was the Dolphins, and then hey, we won a win streak. Then let's go on a win streak now.
All right, I'm actually
would
going to
also
clarify
very
this for
much-
the fans. I don't know if you said this, Tim, and I just failed, but they played the Bengals 2 weeks ago. You said 2 weeks ago. I didn't understand that was the Bengals game, so I didn't realize it was literally apples to apples.
Yes, you're like, I don't know if that's the same.
I thought you were just picking 2 weeks ago. I'm like, why aren't you talking about last week? Like, okay. So,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
Okay, that makes
It's pretty wild to lose 32-14 and then win 24-0. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know I asked for one good game. Can I get 2 good games? Let's get 2 good games. I don't think this gives me any confidence that we can make the playoffs this year. But it is still nice to have, I guess. I don't understand where all these Ravens fans are getting hopium from.
Your last 3 games are brutal.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But
It's
okay,
really
think about the huge upside. If I get even one win, that one win is going to give me such immense joy. Patriots win, then we get to call the Patriots frauds. If the Packers win, fuck the Packers. We get to call Packers frauds. If we beat the Steelers, we hate the
In the
Steelers.
playoffs.
Let's go. Yeah,
playoffs,
big
if you
playoff
do that,
implications.
maybe.
So even if we don't make playoffs, just a single win is gonna feel great that 1 week.
But here's the issue, though. Every game is a playoff game.
Yeah, we're not fucking making playoffs. I said this with like week 3,
This is
week 4.
this is the playoffs, right? Every single game is a playoff game.
Yeah,
because
guys,
if you
we
lose,
just
you're
have to
done.
win 6 playoffs games, then we can make the Super Bowl. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Wait,
Honestly.
think about that.
But like Lamar's not the best in the playoffs, so we probably shouldn't call it the playoffs.
No. I'm just quiet, okay? Quiet. We've already made that joke like 4 weeks already.
Sorry,
Can
but
it?
it's changed. Things
Zip
have changed, you know.
Let's see what else. We might have just bullied Burrow off the Bengals. I kind of alluded to this.
Amazing point, Tim.
That was solid.
I don't think it's likely. I think it's a real possibility. He looks so sick of it. He looks so sick of Bengals football.
I'm with you.
I don't know where he'd even go though. I guess the Vikings, yeah.
I think there's a lot of teams that would take Joe Burrow, so I don't think it's just the Vikings.
But like, who would he want to go to?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of teams are in the same boat of we don't want to take Joe Burrow because he's injury prone.
Yeah, because you need some kind of shakiness at QB.
His contract is just so
big contract that might not even work out. Yeah, I can't believe it was all guaranteed, which I guess is the standard now. But you know,
Kirk Cousins.
What?
Kirk Cousins, the standard.
Yeah,
it
was Kirk.
Kirk
Back
O'Chains.
in 2020 or 2019 or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, our defense looked incredible. Made Burrow look like a fraud. Gave him one of the worst games he's ever had. 2 interceptions. He's never had a shutout before. That pick 6 to end the game, basically. I don't even know who Burrow was throwing to because it was directly to Kyle Van Noy. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a sick handoff. Kyle Van Noy handed off to Alohi Gilman, who ran it down. End zone to end zone. Very sick. I do feel confidence in this defense.
Or like,
he's just on the outside.
Okay.
And I think he was just kind of being nice too. Because like he didn't like they didn't need to get a pick 6 anyways.
Gotcha.
But yeah. But I think our defense is for real. They've shown up enough that I'm okay with it. I mean, they weren't incredible last week against the Steelers. We let them score too much. There's also asked a lot with the turnovers that we gave, and it was mostly good except for some I don't know. Rodgers just chores up sometimes. Like I don't know. It feels unavoidable. I don't know. This win, like I said at the beginning, it does not change the probability that much. It's just cool that we beat the Bengals, and that's kind of all we got. Especially when the Steelers crush the Dolphins. Like, what did they get? What did they end up with? Like 28-3 or something.
Yeah, it
So
was pretty bad.
we just have to hope the Steelers lose out, which feels bad. I hate
Okay,
rooting for.
I didn't watch the game, so this is just crazy statistics when it comes to the time of possession. You guys won the game 24-0.
Mm-hmm.
But you had the ball for 20 minutes, and they had the ball for 40 minutes.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
You guys ran a combined passing and rushing 36 plays all game.
They literally the way the game went is Joe Burrow would just like trench it downfield 10 yards at a time, and after like a 10-minute drive he'd just throw an interception, and then we'd run it all the way back, and then he'd repeat that like 2 or 3 times.
That's insane. They had
Mm-hmm.
68 plays to your 36.
Had no points. Yeah.
What the
Lamar
fuck?
Jackson had another interception. That's his 6th this year. It's like 5 weeks in a row or 4 weeks in a row or something.
Was
This
it a bad
one was
one?
no, it was bad in the sense that it literally hit Zay Flowers in the chest, and Zay bumped it off to somebody else 5 feet off.
That should not count as interception. I feel like that should count as it should count as the interception against the wide receiver.
I feel like it'd be pretty easy black and white rule to implement, where it's like if it touches the receiver's hands, it's not an interception.
Or it's called an error. Baseball has errors. They just determine
exactly.
Is this a standard play? Are you supposed to get this? You should.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get it? No. Error.
Yeah. It cannot be that hard. I don't know why, because interceptions can be so completely different. Anyways, that's it from me. Fun vibes game, but it really not much from the Ravens this week. Let's move on to Dub or Flub.
All right, everybody, we'll get into our favorite segment, Dub or Flub. First up, Dub or Flub. It's time to have a conversation. Chiefs make playoffs. Dub or Flub.
Guys,
I'm not sure if the Chiefs are going to make playoffs.
Guys. All right. The jig's up. I mean, I said it last week, but
yep,
it's definitely over now.
Now it's 100% over, huh?
It's
over.
This era has ended for the Chiefs. They're not going to make the playoffs.
I too can go back and look at Powerball winning numbers and say it was over. It's only when you predict the numbers it matters, Caleb. Okay?
I said it last week. It was over.
No, you didn't. No, you fucking did. Every week you say, well, we'll take a look next week.
Come on, help me with this.
He said it was over last week. He did say it was over last week.
Okay.
But it was still way too late.
You were with me, Tim.
I was leaning before.
Okay, fine. One more. Tim was out one more week before me. Okay.
Yes, that's a large span of time.
All right.
I just felt like we have incessantly talked about Chiefs making playoffs every single week for like 9 weeks. That I'm like, we just got to talk about it one more time.
It's true.
Yeah. And now Mahomes is donezo with that ACL tear.
The entire Chiefs offense is getting sacrificed on the field. All their soul is going to Christian McCaffrey to keep him healthy.
I feel very bad for Mahomes. That is not an injury I wish on anyone, and the recovery time is brutal. So that just sucks. It sucks for the Chiefs. Sucks for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
he can see star players getting hurt.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve it. Dub. We all know it's a flub. The Chiefs are not making playoffs. Dub or flub, Mahomes starts week 1 in 2026.
So I'm going to be the expert in this category.
Yep.
Given that I'm...
Is it from the streets, your knowledge?
Nope, this is actually from personal experience of tearing my ACL and only recently returning to the sports world of intramural volleyball and basketball.
Wow.
Big shot over here.
Yeah.
As for starting, I can tell you that really I would not want a NFL quarterback to go out on the field against people that are going to rip you apart prior to 9 months. And he tore it on Sunday. They probably are going to do surgery as fast as possible. The swelling has to come down before they can do surgery. So I would still assume they do it in the next week or two. That puts him at 9 months around August. That might be too early to be NFL ready. 9 months is very fast. Christian Darrisaw didn't make it back beginning of the season, and he's an lineman. Obviously, he uses his knee a lot, but like you push from. The issue is if you think about this mechanics wise, you push from your right leg when you're throwing as a righty.
Yep.
That strength doesn't come back. You have to gain it back. And you actually gain strength in your leg up to 24 months. So even if Mahomes comes back at the 9 month, he's going to be like 50%. So
do you think Andy Reid retires before Mahomes is 100%?
How old is he? Is that
Andy Reid pretty old?
I think he's in his 60s, right? Oh, he's 6'7".
67 is what he meant to say.
6'7".
I thought that's not that old. It's retirement age, but I feel like NFL head coaches tend to just like.
How old is Pete Carroll?
That guy's old. Like 73.
74.
Actually, not that far off.
24. No, they aren't. But he looks older by a margin. I don't know.
I feel. Do we think Andy Reid's just gonna wait till Patrick Mahomes retires or is off the Chiefs?
I would think.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I could see in a Chiefs team with Mahomes without Andy Reid. Like
I don't know if I'm being an asshole here. Pete Carroll's in a little better shape than Andy Reid.
Oh yeah, Tim. His whole fucking motto is "Where's my cheeseburger?" Like
I don't know.
That's how he gets commercials.
I think he's gonna retire a lot sooner than Pete Carroll, but I think he's gonna stick it out at least like
Carroll's
3
done
more
after
years.
this season, Tim. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's because he's fired. It's not exactly his decision.
That's true, but I don't think I think he hangs it up. I'm gonna go with Andy Reid stays. Travis Kelce done.
Okay.
You think
Mahomes
Travis Kelce's out this season?
Yeah. This season, yeah. Mahomes starts in week 1. I'm gonna say Flub. I don't think he's
Flub.
ready.
Some people could even say Andy Reid's holding back the Chiefs right now.
Who's some people?
The streets.
The streets.
I wish I never said that shit. It's been like it hasn't even been an hour.
It's gonna be the title of this episode. It's just gonna be the streets.
When the streets call, I'm hanging up. I'm blocking the streets number now.
It's gonna be It's gonna be 9 in the streets. That's gonna be the title of this episode.
9 when he sees an open defender downfield.
Dubber Flub, Packers Lombardi chances are over. Guessing this is to do with the Micah Parsons injury.
Yes.
And I would agree. Personally,
let's clarify for all the fans out there if you didn't watch or didn't see. Micah Parsons also tore his ACL. And so that's him done for the season, and start of the next season might not be there right away. Might be halfway. Who knows?
And Micah Parsons, I feel like with how dynamic he's got to be, it's a harder comeback than Patrick Mahomes.
I would agree.
Correct.
I don't know. I think that the Packers defense is good. I think he led it with his pass rushing ability. I don't think that they're a bad team because he's hurt, because he's not there anymore.
No,
they were good without him.
I don't see them matching up against some of the other teams going into the playoffs right now, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess when you say the Lombardi chances, that kind of means they have to make the Super Bowl and they have to get through the NFC to do that, and NFC stacked.
Here's my thing. For the past 2 years, I've been like, guys, Packers overrated. They do great in the regular season and then they choke in the playoffs. And I've been right for 2 years. And I see the same thing this year. And I'm just I don't see the on numbers on paper they're a good team, but I just see the exact same team that does great in the regular season, that looks like a contender, and then they just kind of collapse in a game in the playoffs. So I just don't have that kind of respect for Jordan Love and the current organization right now.
I'm with you. I think they're better than they were in the years past, but I still I'm praying on their downfall.
I would agree with that as well. They are better than the past 2 years.
I'm gonna say they're not over, so I'm gonna say flub.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a dub.
I'm giving it a dub. I'm saying it, defining the line in the sand. Dub or flub, Jaguars will get a playoff win.
A playoff win?
I'm gonna just give it a dub. He threw what he threw. He threw 5 touchdowns and ran another one in yesterday. I mean, Liam Cohen, the Jags. I don't think he's gonna get Coach of the Year, but because
Tim, you heard me talk about the whole segment, right, where we had nobody fucking playing.
Wait.
The Jets.
Pause. Everyone, pause.
Okay.
The NFL playoff machine. If the playoffs were today, the Buffalo Bills would be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm taking the Bills all day.
Josh Allen is unironically carrying that organization.
Okay.
That was the single most insane performance. The refs, I don't fucking care. You got to do some crazy fucking shit to do a comeback
Here's the thing,
like that.
is the Jags have generated some crazy turnovers, and Josh Allen is an elite QB that will sometimes throw some nasty fucking interceptions.
Yep.
I'm not saying that the Jaguars are they're going to destroy the Bills, but that's a totally winnable game for the Jaguars.
It's possible.
I need to be proven I'm like Caleb with the Chiefs, but I need the Jags to win a playoff game before I give them anything.
I think it's this. Well, Trevor Lawrence already has a playoff win. I think he's going to get another playoff win this year. I'm giving this a dub.
The AFC just is very wide open, and they're all basically all of them are teams that we don't trust because none of the trusted teams are there.
Yeah.
Besides the Bills, but the Bills aren't trusted as in
no,
going to the Super Bowl. They're just trusted as a good team. So I think if they play anyone besides the Bills, I actually would say this is a dub.
It's blown open. And both conferences, anybody could take anything right now. It's a week-to-week game. Guys, right now.
Is there anywhere you'd rather be than this NFL season?
Shut up.
Say that again. No, don't. I'm joking. I'm giving this a flub right now. Kill. What are you giving it?
Flub. Dub. Sorry.
Oh, let's go.
I confused myself. Sorry.
Dub or flub, Josh Allen should be in the MVP discussions. Is this note underneath that's a paragraph long? Should I read that or?
Yes.
Okay.
Generally, somebody writes text. It's meant to be
parentheses.
No, don't read that out loud. Do not read that. That's why it's in parentheses. Oh my god.
All right, guys. In note, Allen will be the laughing stock of the league if he doesn't get a ring or at least to the Super Bowl.
Okay, just read it out loud. Sure.
That's what you literally told me to do.
No, I was read it in your head is what I was trying to say. Anyways,
I asked if I should read it out loud. And then you said,
I said yes, and then you started reading it, and then I was like, no, not out loud. Okay, let's just start with the first thing.
I thought you were talking about the parentheses.
First thing, should he be in the MVP conversation?
I actually also thought he was talking about the parenthesis only.
Okay, guys, I think this is a dub. I know, Tim. I know you fucking hate Josh Allen. But I'm pretty sure he should be up there.
I don't listen. He plays lights out a lot of weeks, most weeks. But he can just be like, I don't know. He does. He can lose to the Patriots. Oh, he beats the Patriots. Well, he already lost to them. He already lost to Drake May, and he can throw some nasty fucking interceptions. He's lost his team's games. He has James Cook, so he's not even. You can't. I don't want to hear the he carries the entire team. He's MVP. He has James Cook. James Cook is helping his ass out a lot. Not that James Allen is a bad player. I just don't understand why they're just like, he has a good game late season. Throw him an MVP. Like, I get that MVP is so biased to end season performance, but I just find it ridiculous. You can have like 3 meh to like bad games, and then you're like, he beat the Patriots who already lost to. It's like, let's throw him into MVP now. And he's not going to get it anyways. He won it last year. They're not going to give it to him. I think
that Matthew Stafford is just too far ahead of Josh Allen. Like I think where Josh Allen falls behind is just straight up stats. And I think they do take that into account. He's just not high enough on anything. Mm-hmm. Normally your MVP leads or is top of a bunch of categories, and he's just not.
Except rushing.
I do agree. Yeah, top rushing, yes. But quarterback is, more about passing. And yeah, I just think that I agree that he's like the Bills' god, and like the reason they win games is almost strictly him a lot of times, but it doesn't reflect well on the paper. So I'm with Tim.
So you guys think he should not be in the discussions?
Yes.
Okay. Flub. Dub or flub? Todd Bowles will be fired.
Before we go on, I need to talk about Josh Allen. I need a greater discussion with Josh Allen. This is not going to fit in dub or flub. Okay. Lamar probably not going to be in the playoffs. Joe Burrow not going to be in the playoffs.
Witness a rant.
Look, Mahomes probably not going to be in the playoffs. The AFC is wide open. How many times have you heard that thing stated in the past month or so? Josh Allen, his kryptonite. Lamar Jackson's kryptonite. The Chiefs are not there. Josh Allen has to win the Super Bowl. If he doesn't win the Super Bowl, people are going to be like, Chiefs weren't there and he still couldn't win it. Josh Allen has to make the Super Bowl. If he doesn't make the Super Bowl, he's going to be even more of a laughingstock. Listen, I think
we said this exact same thing last year, though. Like the exact same thing going into the playoffs. No,
Mahomes was in. It's way different. Mahomes is not in the playoffs this year. That's it. Completely different. And I hated a lot. Previously, I said first round exits. Okay, they kind of cleaned it up. They're looking a little bit cleaner. Still possible, obviously. They kind of cleaned it up. But with 3 elite QBs gone, it's gonna be so much worse for Josh Allen if he doesn't get it. If it's his 6th year. He's had so many shots at the playoffs.
I think he has
Mahomes is gone and he still can't clinch it.
I'm with Tim entirely. I think if I don't, if he doesn't win this year, I don't think he's winning. Personally, I know you hate the guy, Tim, and that his past few performances should not define his whole year. But if the guy's playing hot going into playoffs, I'm gonna expect him to play really fucking hot in playoffs. So
I understand what you guys are saying. I also think that he's young enough that this could happen in the future years of it not being Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I do agree that this is a very good opportunity for him to make the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. I don't think he's a laughing stock if he doesn't, because there's a lot of quarterbacks that have not won Super Bowls that were amazing.
Not quarterbacks as good as Josh Allen. And sorry, there have been plenty of quarterbacks as good as Josh Allen have never won a Super Bowl. Plenty of quarterbacks have been incredible, never won a Super Bowl. But not recently, currently. I think Lamar Jackson. Obviously, I prefer him for quarterback, but his playoffs look a bit different than Josh Allen's.
If you think about some solid quarterbacks,
the narrative is going to completely switch. He's had how many tries without Brady? He's had how many tries with Mahomes? Now Mahomes is gone, and he still can't get it. The narrative is I think it's going to come against, and there's going to be a lot of slander against Josh Allen if he can.
I don't think his team is well rounded in like a solid team. That's where I'm at. Is I don't think it's like if they fail to win this year, it probably isn't going to be because Josh Allen didn't carry them. It's probably because the team around him was literally just not that good, not good enough.
So it's not the quarterback's fault unless they're playing on like the Eagles or like the 49ers, like the most consistent teams. Like
I'm just saying that I don't think he has
people
the best
just focus
team
on the QB position. They're gonna look to him for results.
I'm saying
like they have been the whole year.
Flub on whatever Tim said.
I'm just gonna. Your whole life is a flub.
I really think this is Josh Allen's time.
I agree.
And I think I don't know. Like MVP last year, he's on pace to nearly have the same or better results year. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's just, I think he's got to win it this year. I think if they don't win it this year, you fire the fucking head coach of the Bills because he's not bringing in any talent to help this team at all.
Agree. That's a solid take. It's the same team every year of like, hopefully Josh Allen's good enough.
Yeah.
And that's just not, I don't get that.
All right. On to our next dub or flub. Todd Bowles will be fired at the end of the season. Let me do my best Todd Bowles impression.
That's it.
Yeah, because that's all Todd Bowles does on the fucking sideline is give you this look as the other team marches down and destroys them.
You know what he does do? He in the presser he just says, "Our guys don't fucking care. We gotta give a fuck. Fuck, they gotta care." He just dropped the F-bomb in his press conference.
Fucking, I agree.
I think Todd Bowles doesn't care. Instead of saying, "Oh, it's my fault. I should be better. Our collapse is on me," he said, "Our players don't care." Yeah, that's a great coach right there. It wasn't my fault. My players don't care. Get the fuck out of here.
Todd Bowles, Jets legend. Yeah.
I don't think they're going to fire him, though. So that's that. I think it's a flub, unfortunately.
What if they fire Todd Bowles and then make the offensive coordinator head coach? Boom.
Is their offensive coordinator good this year?
I'm just saying that going off of the past 3 years where 2 head coaches were hired from the Buccaneers.
From
offensive.
the Bucs, yeah. Gotcha.
Baker Mayfield makes head coaches. He's the head coach whisperer, you could say. It's like the reverse Kevin O'Connell. Oh my God, we figured it out. Wait, this is insane.
So what happens if Baker and Kevin play?
No, we're not having that conversation.
They wouldn't even make
right
playoffs. That's exactly how football works. They wouldn't even make playoffs. Something would happen.
Tim, what do you think? Will he be fired at the end?
Oh yeah.
Season? How many years has he been head coach?
Quite a few now, right? Super Bowl season.
Duration. I'm looking. He has been head coach for 3 years.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Not that long, actually.
I think he stays. I'm giving it a flub. Dub or flub? Houston, we have a problem. Who typed this?
Oh, I like that. That's good.
I'm gonna just start with dub for the wording.
Awesome. Okay, you wrote this. Shut up, Caleb.
But we do have a problem. The Bucks. Sorry, the Texans they might be a force to be reckoned
Guys, I don't know. Guys, I don't know if I don't know if I'm like that far ahead of you, like in like seeing teams that are performing good, and you guys just don't like fucking listen or what. But this is like probably the 5th week where I'm like, Texans are fucking hot, and we should probably watch the fuck out because their defense is that good. Like, I think I said 4 weeks ago, their defense is on pace to set records. It's that good.
with. Yep, they're fucking good. And now the offense is also playing well, and that is okay.
Terrifying.
That's a good football team is the top 5 defense and a decent offense. There you go.
It's over. It's
That's
over.
a playoff winning machine. So, Houston, we do have a problem. Dub.
Dub. Tim?
Dub.
Okay. Thank
Except
God.
for when they shit their pants on offense.
Okay. Dub or flub? We talked about this one already so much, so we'll just give it a dub or flub right away. Joe Burrow is playing his last season as a Bengal.
Flub.
When's his contract expire?
Like 2028, I think.
Yeah, flub. Flub.
Yeah, 2028.
Okay. Dub or flub? Phillip Rivers throws for over 200 yards this upcoming week.
Did you guys watch the game at all?
It looked like every
I did
throw
not.
physically hurt him.
Throwing the ball to 15 yards was like probably the max, right? Like it looks so labored. Like it just he still got 120 yards, I guess. Like that's not bad, right, guys?
Yeah, this
He
is a
needs
flub,
some
bro.
major
he
yak.
ain't getting over 200,
Some
bro.
major yak. Just
Unless
I just want to give
he's
Phillip Rivers
taking
some
whatever the
credit.
fuck Aaron Rodgers is taking, you know?
Just give him some credit, guys. He went out there and almost beat the Seahawks.
That's a good point.
That's pretty crazy.
I also saw that since he was about to, he'd been retired for almost 5 years, and he was about to become eligible for the Hall of Fame after 5 years. If you're retired, you're eligible. But since he played a game, he's no longer eligible, but he reset his time for the NFL insurance policy for another 5 years. So he's truly the big winner. Like, he called up the Colts, was like, reset my insurance. And they were like, we got you. And now they're going to bench you. I don't know. I'm joking. Okay. Tim, Deborah Flub, he throws for 200. Over 200.
Oh. Flub. I don't even think he makes it. He's not making it to the end of the season.
I'm gonna give him dub. I'm gonna give this a dub because
Wow.
the yards
That's
after catch are gonna go crazy this week. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
He's that Jordan Love yak.
We'll now move into our league thoughts, our upset of the week, game of the week, and of course our mid-off of the week. First up, we have a unanimous game of the week from all three of us with the Rams at Seahawks.
Thursday night. That's
Enough
fire.
said. Enough
Mhm.
said.
Speaks for itself.
Who are you guys taking to win, though?
Rams.
I think that.
I'm taking the
Orig-
Seahawks.
Seahawks
Low-key.
almost lost
really?
to Phillip Rivers.
Have you seen the Seahawks since they played the Vikings? Not as stellar. Not as good. Do you think the Vikings gave the script of how to beat Sam Darnold? Is that possible? No.
Do you think?
All right.
I don't think they gave him the script.
Didn't the Vikings lose in a shutout?
I said after the Vikings.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the Seahawks an L here. The Rams.
Okay.
Puka. It's effort.
Is Puka's back, right? He's not injured.
Honestly, he wasn't, but
No, Adams is out.
I'm reading right here. Rams still hope injured Adams can play in Seattle.
Okay. Perfect.
There
All right.
you go.
Next up, we got Eagles at Commanders. This is not Tim's upset of the week.
Oh, it's not. Yeah. It's also not a game I'm going to be watching.
Give me the Eagles.
Eagles.
I actually just don't trust the Eagles at all, so I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I don't think the Raiders made the Eagles get right. They're not-
Nobody thinks that.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Just
Next
remember
up,
4 interceptions.
Next up, we have Packers at Bears. Is that correct?
Wait. I'm sorry. We need to do this right now, guys. We should have done this at the start. We need to do the episode of the week from last week.
Okay.
You're just saying it because you actually got it.
All right. We'll do the upsets of the week quick. So last week, I had the Chargers to beat the Chiefs, which was correct. Tim had the Lions to beat the Rams, which was not correct. And Caleb had the Vikings to beat Dumb Boys, which was correct. Moving the upset score to me, firmly in the lead with 7. Tim with 5 and Caleb with 4. Sorry,
I'm coming for
3
Tim.
and 1 pity point.
Get nothing.
Okay.
Tim, you're gonna
You
get
could-
last.
I'm not going to get last.
That would be crazy, though, wouldn't it?
I won it last year. I'm going to pull it back again this year.
3 games left.
What? I'm still in the lead, aren't I?
Tim, you're down by 2.
Shit, no. Wait, Caden, you did not get your upset this week, I thought.
Chargers beat the Chiefs, which was the upset.
Was that really the upset?
Yes,
I cannot
remember we
believe
all
that was
made
an
we were all
upset.
pissed
Remember,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was exactly 4.5. Oh yeah. Okay. Packers at Bears, guys. None of us took this as a game of the week.
That's 'cause
Other
the
division matchups
That's
better.
what people said about the last time, and it was kind of a boring game.
It's a good point. It's a
What?
good point.
The Packers Bears?
Okay,
They
I
came
didn't
down
watch
to
it.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was
It
through
was
an
the
interception
Thanksgiving
in
one.
the end zone to lose the game.
To end the game.
Yeah, that wasn't boring.
Okay, it was
That's
low
good.
scoring.
I
All
think
right.
it's
Who
gonna
you
be
guys
a good
taking?
game.
Who are you guys taking? Packers beat the Bears last time. Are they doing it again?
I think they split. I think the Bears are taking
yeah,
this.
they split.
Okay.
Caleb Williams is playing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, Ben Johnson. What's his saying? Better, good, better, best. I don't.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I hate that.
Okay. Yeah, disgusting, vile. Yeah, give me the Bears. Chargers at Cowboys. I'm taking the Chargers.
Yeah, it's not crazy to say that.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
The offense bounces back.
You just want that for Vikings agenda.
What does that do for me?
Makes
Well,
the
the
Cowboys
Vikings
beat
beat
the
the
Chargers,
Cowboys.
make the Vikings
and
look better.
The Cowboys beat
Yeah.
the Chargers.
I
so
don't
the
give a
Vikings are
fuck
better.
how the
We're gonna
Vikings
use the
look.
Pat
We're out of the
Tim
playoffs. We're out of the playoffs. It doesn't matter how we look. We're a new team next year.
Okay. Vikings at Giants. Tim, who are you taking?
Vikings at Giants. I'm gonna take the Vikings on this one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna show
I'm
some
also taking the
support,
Vikings.
and I'm gonna be there for them.
This guy's a fucking legend. Yeah, give me the Vikings.
Oh my god, guys! A 3-way.
I'm not a
Vikings pick.
Giants doubter. The Giants are just a hospital, as we've said. Bengals at Dolphins, guys. This very well could be a mid-off of the week. I won't lie. Or it could be the best game of the week. There's going to be literally no in between.
Both teams go for 40.
Or both teams
What?
go for 6. Like,
No in between.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Who you taking, Tim?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
not
with
taking the
Bengals.
Dolphins.
I'm
I'm taking the
Dolphins.
Bengals.
Joe Burrow discovers his love for beating Tua.
Bucks at Panthers. Division game Is this for the title or for the number 1? I think it is.
It is.
It is. They're both 7-7. Big game here.
I don't know who you guys.
I'm taking the Panthers.
They just lost the Saints.
Dude, the Saints beat the Bucks and the Panthers.
This is. I think
Saints
this is more of a game of
have
the
shut
week.
down the NFC South. They own it. Okay? They don't own anybody fucking else. But I promise you, if you're in the NFC South, you better watch your fucking neck. They're coming.
I'm taking Panthers.
Damn right, Tim.
I'm with you. Taking the Panthers.
They're fucking hot. They're hot. Next up. Just by they're hot, I mean they're on a 1-loss streak. Besides that, we have Bills at Browns. Bills! Everybody said Bills! Woohoo! Yay!
Yep, the
No, the Browns. No.
Tim,
no.
don't even try to defend the fucking Browns.
Browns were
They're
bad
gonna
this
lose.
week. Really bad against the
They're
Bears.
gonna lose.
Wait. Can we talk about Shadur having the wrong wristband on for the first part of the game?
Oh my god, is that why
I
he
did
was
not hear
throwing it
about
the wrong
this.
way?
Yeah. So the first 3 minutes of the game, he had the wrong wristband on, so the offense wasn't playing well. But how do you have the wrong wrist? How do you give him the wrong wristband? And how does he not notice that? The head coach should be he calls a fucking running play. He throws the ball 50 yards down the field. What happened there with that one? Bro, it's such a Browns organization thing to have happen.
Literally.
It's insane.
All right. Chiefs at Titans. This is Tim's mid-off of the week. Kind of actually, sorry guys, I almost did it. I already did it, guys. I skipped the Jets game because that's how fucking bad it's going to be. Jets at Saints. My mid-off of the week. Tim's upset of the week. He's actually taking the Jets to win. I don't know if that's his actual choice.
I'm just letting the casino do it for me. The casino said it was close. I'm saying it's close.
Yeah. Give me the fucking Saints, bro. We need to keep losing.
Yeah, I've been saying this about the Jets. You need to lose, so I'm with you. The Saints are Tyler Shuck. He might be the guy.
Fuck up. Now he might be the guy for the Vikings. Sorry, I don't. That's a bad comparison. I'm sorry. Okay.
Terrible comparison.
Chiefs at Titans. This is Tim's mid off the week. Very, very understandable. Give me the
Titans.
Chiefs. Titans. Who are you taking, Caleb?
The Titans are bad.
Fight's bad.
The Chiefs are still an average team, even without Patrick Mahomes. I think so. I'm gonna go with Chiefs.
Not from
They're
what
an
we saw at
average
the end
team?
of the
Did you
last.
say they're average. They're
Not from what we saw at the
dog
end.
shit.
Yeah, the Titans are stinky doo-doo dog shit with their quarterback. So I'm taking the Chiefs.
Which is why the Titans have a chance.
No.
I'm taking the Titans. I'm with Tim. Next up, we got Jags at Broncos. Okay, guys. If the Jags can beat these fucking frauds, this is fraud v. fraud.
What?
Right here. Trust.
Okay, but
Let me speak.
Why are the Jags frauds?
Pause. Why are the Broncos?
Wait, why are the Broncos frauds?
Broncos just beat the Packers.
Yeah.
No,
We said last week was
that's
the
not
fraud
fucking
bowl.
real. No.
We
This
said
is
last
also-
week
I
was
never
the
said
fraud
that.
bowl.
I never said that. You said that. I never said that. These
We talked
Broncos
about,
are
if the
first round
Broncos
fucking
beat the
exits,
Packers.
and I will die on this fucking hill.
Jags.
Give me
Wow,
the
this guy hates
fucking
Broncos.
Jags.
I'm here for this.
I'm hammering the Broncos on this one.
He's
There's no
hammered and
fucking
he's
way
taking
this
the
Broncos team, unironically, no. I don't believe it. Their first round exits. If they play the Texans, fucking Bo Levers will see his soul leave his body. I'm writing it down right here. Sorry, that was a little passionate.
I'm Bo leaving this week. So.
Shut the fuck up. Have you guys seen that fucking guy who rides the tricycle after every fucking Broncos game?
No.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It's fucking It's fucking whatever.
I
Go
think
Jags.
the reason I started
Duval.
now liking Bo Nix is it came from the very first time I heard the words Bo Lieber.
Last year,
I heard that,
when Caleb said
and
it.
I was just like, nope. In fact, just put me on the opposite of whatever that phrase is on.
Okay. Next up, we got.
Actually, I'm not going to say that's ridiculous.
Next up, we got Falcons at Cardinals. This is Caleb's mid-off of the week.
We're watching Kirk O'Chains versus Jacoby Brissett. Battle of the Birds. I'm sorry. This game is so unserious. Like,
yeah, snore. Give me the Falcons. Cardinals are a sham organization.
Give me the Falcons only because the Cardinals just can't win a game against anyone.
Give me the Falcons. Raiders at Texans. Give me the Texans. They're hot. Every week, they're hot.
Texans, Raiders don't
exist.
Who's
picking the Raiders in anything?
People that personally, I see the Texans winning, but I want the Raiders to win. So they don't get the first overall pick.
Okay.
Type shit. And we all took the Texans. Next up, we got Steelers at Lions, and this is Caleb's upset of the week.
Well,
is that wrong?
Sorry, I'm getting confirmation that Mahomes had his surgery yesterday.
Do you have it? Okay.
That's crazy. Well, he got it. He's 9 months from now, I guess.
They know the timeline's important, so
Tim,
that's not surprising.
From the streets?
No, Adam Schefter. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
He's not on the streets. He's still not playing week 1. I'm putting that out there. But as for
you have the Steelers
Lions,
beating the Lions.
Upset of the week. Lions?
Lions.
They're very mid this year. Like they're better than like bad. They're better than okay.
I feel like the Lions have lost a lot of close games. Like most of their losses are close games.
The Lions were leading the Rams, and then the Rams just said, "We figured you out," and they ended their game after halftime. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Sean McVay, legend.
Mike Tomlin,
That guy's not a fucking legend. That guy's notorious for losing first round playoffs. Actually, I'm taking the Lions. What about you, Tim?
Taking the Lions.
I mean, of course you take the Lions. You need the Steelers to lose.
Yep.
Yeah, and I like the Lions.
That's true. Next up, we got Pats at Ravens.
Ravens, of course.
Taking the Patriots, guys.
This is a big game, actually, for both teams.
This is actually a big game.
The Ravens can stay in it, and if the Patriots lose back-to-back weeks against 2 good opponents after not playing good opponents for 10 weeks in a row, it's a bad look.
It is a very bad look.
I am still going to take the Patriots, though, because Lamar's going to have to throw, Who knows? 8 passes completed.
Well, I did say last week that the Bills were...
slander. I gave you that slander, by the way.
I did say last week that the Patriots were going to shut down the Bills' run game and it was going to make it impossible and make it all rely on Josh Allen, and that was not the case. James Cook cooked. So we'll have to see if they can do the same to the Ravens. If they can't, maybe people figured them the fuck out. And their run defense isn't that good, actually. So, last game of the week, we have the 49ers at Colts. This is my upset of the week. I'm taking Phillip Rivers to beat the 49ers.
No, 49ers are a complete team. 49ers are winning.
Not a lot of options this week.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm trying to let you catch up in the upsets, Tim. Ooh.
There's no way they lose this one. 49ers. Just don't hurt Phillip Rivers. Like don't have him come back to get like severely injured. Like, please. Spare the guy.
Okay. That will conclude our league thoughts and this episode. We hope you guys did enjoy. We will see you guys next week And as always, stay awesome.
Bye-bye.